Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. Please subscribe and keep watching more details. Todd Chrisley breaks silence on his prison chaplain firing. Reality star Todd Chrisley recently lost his job as an assistant prison chaplain while serving time in Pensacola. The TV personality's attorney recently made a statement about his client losing his job. Chrisley's hopes for the future were also shared through the statement. Todd Chrisley volunteered as a prison chaplain assistant. Jay Sargent serves as the attorney for the Chrisley Knows Best star. Reportedly, Chrisley had volunteered to be a chaplain's assistant at Federal Prison Camp Pensacola. Chrisley served in the role for around 2 years. While in this position, he helped arrange services for people of various religious backgrounds, including Jewish, Muslim, and Christian. However, Sargent learned that Chrisley lost his position after he was found communicating with people that had been admitted into the RDAP. This serves as the prison's residential drug abuse program. Sargent claimed he wasn't given a real reason for Chrisley's dismissal. However, some of the RDAP participants only have temporary stays in the prison, suggesting there was concern over their access to the outside world. In a statement with Today, Sargent claimed that Chrisley was disappointed and emotionally offended for losing his position. He also claimed the termination was without cause. According to Sargent, Chrisley made friends with various inmates, saying they looked to him for advice and guidance. As he continued, they also look for him to discuss their particular situations or any emotional problems they may be having and coordinate the religious services some of these inmates would attend. Sargent also claimed that the position gave his client the ability to participate in his faith and to help other people with their faith. Adding that it meant a lot to him, he claimed it was a big part of Chrisley's life during his sentence. At this time, however, Chrisley no longer has access to the office where he volunteered. Jay Sargent discussed Chrisley's hopes for the future. Despite losing his position, Sargent assured that Chrisley losing his job has only intensified his belief that God will protect him, his wife Julie, and his entire family. He also shared that Chrisley still hopes to one day get a reduced sentence. As Sargent shared, Todd also believes that his overall sentence of 12 years was excessive, and he will be pursuing every legal means still available to him in order to have his sentence corrected in conformity with his alleged crime. In addition to this, Chrisley has also expressed hope to be transferred to another facility. Back in 2017, Chrisley became the subject of an investigation for failing to pay income tax. Within 2 years' time, Chrisley and his wife Julie were indicted on charges including wire fraud. Todd was convicted to 12 years and while Julie received 7 years. Todd Chrisley, known for his role in Chrisley Knows Best, recently made waves after news broke about his unexpected dismissal from a chaplain position he held within the federal prison where he's serving time. Since the news emerged, there's been considerable speculation about what might have led to the firing, with many wondering whether it was due to a procedural issue or an infraction of prison protocol. Todd has now decided to break his silence on the matter, offering his own take on what happened and why he believes the dismissal was both unwarranted and unexpected. From the beginning, Todd took his chaplain role seriously. The job was more than just a way to pass the time. It was, he says, a calling that provided him with a sense of purpose in a place where hope could be hard to come by. Many inmates reportedly turned to him for guidance, comfort, and understanding. According to Todd, the chaplaincy allowed him to channel his faith in a positive way that was, in many respects, his means of giving back. He began forming groups for Bible study, talking to people about how faith had helped him endure tough times, and generally attempting to instill a sense of peace within the turbulent environment of prison. For Todd, the firing came as an enormous blow. Speaking out, he revealed how he believes the decision was based on a misunderstanding or miscommunication within the prison's administration. He also implied that he suspects some resentment may have built up among certain figures within the prison hierarchy, resentment towards his reputation as a public figure. It's no secret that being in the public eye has its own set of challenges, Todd shared. That doesn't just disappear when you're behind bars. Though Todd's efforts to challenge the decision have so far proved unfruitful, he remains vocal about what he perceives as the injustice of the situation. If I were a regular inmate without any public ties, would I have been dismissed so abruptly? That's a question I think about a lot, he noted. To him, the firing underscores a larger issue within the prison system, one that he believes often disregards genuine rehabilitative efforts. Todd stressed that the role had been a significant part of his own path to rehabilitation, and that it had given him a platform from which he could help others trying to find their own purpose behind bars. Reflecting on his journey, Todd emphasized how much the chaplaincy had taught him. He described how his faith had deepened during his time behind bars, largely because of the connection he shared with others through his chaplaincy work. Many inmates had come to view Todd as a confidant, a mentor, and a positive presence amidst the challenges of incarceration. I was able to meet individuals who had been through unimaginable things, individuals who had lost hope, he explained. I felt like it was my duty, in some way, to bring them back to a place of believing that there's more to life, that they can still find light even in a dark place. Todd has been quick to emphasize that he holds no resentment towards the individuals he had the chance to counsel. Despite his disappointment with the prison administration, they know who they are, and they know the work we did together, he said, a note of pride in his voice. No one can take that away from us. In fact, he says his dismissal from the chaplaincy has only strengthened his resolve to continue his faith journey in whatever way he can. If anything, the ordeal has reminded him of the importance of resilience, a lesson he hopes to pass on to his family as they continue to navigate the challenges of his incarceration. In his message to his fans, Todd also touched on the support he has received from his family and followers throughout this turbulent period. His wife Julie and children have been instrumental in helping him maintain his faith and optimism. When you're facing hard times, the love and support of those closest to you is everything, he said. I don't take a single moment for granted. Todd expressed his gratitude for their unwavering support and noted how they continue to inspire him to stay strong in his journey of self-discovery and redemption. Todd's account raises questions about how much influence a person's public profile might have on their treatment behind bars. He acknowledges that his story has attracted media attention, but he wants people to understand that he's committed to using his influence for positive ends, not notoriety. When I was offered the chance to serve as a chaplain, I saw it as a blessing. It wasn't about power or prestige. It was about doing something meaningful, he shared. While Todd may no longer hold an official title within the prison chapel, he hasn't let the setback deter him from his faith-driven mission. He has already been in contact with outside organizations interested in bringing more spiritual resources to inmates and hinted at the possibility of continuing his pastoral work upon release. For now, he remains committed to his studies, devoting hours each day to furthering his understanding of Scripture. In closing, Todd thanked his supporters for their prayers and encouragement, expressing that their faith in him has given him strength throughout his incarceration. Although he may not be able to fulfill his role as prison chaplain, he's convinced that his purpose remains the same: to be a beacon of hope for those who may feel that they've lost it.